Hi, I'm Paul at Tri-State Sewing and Quilting. I just cut 5-inch charm squares, and I guess I gotta have all my tools over here. So I'm gonna do a Turbo 4, and it's working with this ruler, okay? There's 16 different sizes of a 4 patch. And I guess there's definitely a right and a wrong side, so I'm gonna put the two rights together. I've got a white print that I had in my stash. It's gonna be like a scrappy because it's not all the same fabric. I'm trying to sew up fabric that I have in my stash, and I'm wanting to make quilts for all my wonderful grandchildren before I can't do it anymore. That's the plan. Okay, so I got that one, cut it, and I'm doing that for a reason, because I like to have two threads together when I'm doing this to make sure that it starts nice for me. And actually now I see that I'm gonna square this up. Maybe I'll measure it here first, huh? Let me swing this around to get to number 1. I'll get this right yet. It's coming up with Easter weekend, and I'm just doing a little bit of fun for myself. But I see that the 5-inch is not, I cut the white too big, evidently. Sometimes we got to work harder, and I want it to be well done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and score this up on the these Creative Grid rulers have grip on the back, so it makes it really nice. All right, so now I'm going to take it here to the machine. I have a perfect 1/4-inch foot on here, and this makes it really nice. There's a flange, so you can easily guide your fabric right along that flange, okay? All right, now I'm going to lift that up, cut that off. Now, with this like this, and I think I can see it from the white side better, I'm going to go ahead and find my, it's on this side. No, it's this side. So 2.5 inches, it's this dotted line right here. I'm going to line that up, and then I'm going to cut it. Okay, because that's what I'm making this. Now I'm going to turn this around. This is a rotating mat by Ofla. I hope I said that right. And actually, here we go. So like this, you're going to turn that around. This one I cut. I think I have to turn it around again. Okay, here we go. So actually with it like that, I can slide this closer. So with the 2.5-inch line again, here's our 2.5-inch line. You have to have that on the seam. Can you see it better if I do it on this side, I wonder? Maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to line that up on that line, the seam line, and I'm going to cut, okay, like that. All right, now I need to go to the iron and press, but for now I'll finger press. You press to the dark side, okay? All right, now let's do it with the other one here. I didn't bring my iron over here. I do have a little one, but I guess I don't have the mat with me over here. Okay, so there that is. Now you're going to take the opposites. So we're going to go like this, and it should nest. These should nest. So when you nest them, you get a perfect square seam. Make sure that thread gets underneath there. Okay, so I'm going to, you could pin it, but we can also use our fingers. I do like the needle down, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to continue sewing here. I just double checking that it's nesting. Very important to nest as we sew. And I'll show you why in a minute, okay? Lift up the foot, cut it off. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and sew this other side. See how that nests right there? Now we're going to do the other side. So you get 2 when you do this design or do this pattern. It's called the Turbo 4, so it's a 4 patch. So I'm going to hold on to the thread back there, needle down. As you see, we take our time. We don't rush because it's nice and precise when you don't rush. Okay, so now again, I've got that 2.5 right here. I'm going to line that up with my seam allowance. And then I'm going to cut. Oops, got to have that out there. There we go. Now you can turn your mat and you can make it. The other thing I always do is just pull it towards me once I've got the seam allowance on the left side, okay? I've just shifted that. Okay, so my 2.5 inch again, I'm gonna line that up on there. And you can see the dotted line there, so that's square and it's square across there. So here we go. Now we got 2 done, okay? So then you take it to your iron and press this open. But do you see how nice the nesting was? So they're nice, square. Isn't that very nice? I guess you can't see it. See, this is why I decided to have the camera towards me. That's a Turbo 4, and this is a 2.5 inch. So I'll show you what I'm working on here. So I'm making a heart quilt. This is foundation paper piecing. What do you think? I thought I'd like to have a little bit of that in the middle there, around the hearts. So stop in and see us. My hours this week are short because of Easter weekend. I'm closing at 4 today, and then my hours next week, Tuesday through Friday, I'm here from 10 to 5, and then Saturday, normally I'm here from 9:30 to noon, or let me know what works for you, okay? Happy Easter, and I hope that you learned something. I'm wanting to do more classes, but you need to come into the store for that and bring your machine. I prefer to work with FOF. Thanks for watching and have a happy Easter. I'm Paula from Tri-State Sewing and Quilting. Bye.